this promise. We should do new rejoins for the new year. But then we would have to do those. That doesn't sound fun. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll start on some during our break.
During that, yeah, I mean, that seems like the right time.
So what's going on, Pooh Bear? Are you tired today?
Very.
Yeah, you got that newborn keeping you awake?
Very tired today.
Do you wish at one point you could reverse it and push it back in your wife and then not have a baby? Just today when you're tired. I know you love the child and all that, but like...
Yeah, like if I could just like make it her problem only.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
Kind of sounds like a her thing that you have to deal with, and that's about...
You had him. You had him.
You wanted him.
I say it all the time. You're the one who did. So...
What happened? You're buffering. Come on, baby. You're almost there.
So, just recently...
Yeah. Holy F, David.
I'm trying to word this in a way that's not gross.
Oh, okay. So you're not falling asleep?
No.
Okay. All right. Because I was like, I can play a lullaby and we could take a little nap.
No, I'm trying to word this that isn't going to make everybody go, ugh.
That's okay. Maybe we want to go.
I got very excited for Kayla's period.
Okay, yeah. I didn't want to hear that.
Because she was about a week late, and I was like, you gotta be effing kidding me.
Dude, this would have been the best for me.
I was like, for the show, it would be great.
What would you do?
I'd leave.
No, like, honestly, I mean, you're not going to go anywhere, but would you? That would be hard, right?
Very.
Yeah.
We'd have Irish twins. They'd be 10 months apart. Or like, like 10 or 11 months apart. The worst, man.
Dude, every time I get a little buzzed up, I tell my wife that I wish we would have done 3.
Ugh.
I know. And then I sober up and I'm like, what happened? Who was that? But that is one thing, because we're really good at being parents. Like, I'm good at it.
You're good at 2.
I'm real good at 2.
What if you're terrible at 3?
I will say
what if that's when, like, from 1 to 2 you became a yeller? What if from 2 to 3 you become a beater?
I was sitting at Cheeks, and I said that to a new guy that was at Cheeks.
Yeah,
and I go, that turned me into a yeller, and he sat there and he's like, yeah, no, I get that. I get that. And then he goes just like this. He goes, hang on. Jameson, stop! Because that little brat was going out in the middle of the road or fighting with his sister or something. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, 1 to 2, man. 1 to 2 made me a yeller when they got a little bit older.
See, I thought I yelled before.
Yeah.
And now I yell at V because it's just things. It's like, you don't need to touch him. Why are you touching him? He's sleep. Like, she doesn't understand the peace of a baby sleeping because she's not dealing with all of the awake time.
They rile the other one up. That's the problem with kids.
And I'm not even close to being there yet, but it's just let him sleep.
Dude, you remember when I got here and I was getting ready to do that vasectomy?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe we should have another kid. And the floodgates of all Generation Zs or millennials opened up and said, you are way too old. You are ancient.
That was weird.
It was really... I felt attacked.
Well, you should. They were attacking you.
Did I... Was it? Because I think at that time I was 38. That might be a little too old, right? I don't know. That's the first time I started really thinking about that.
You would have been 56 when he graduated high school. Or she graduated high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been fine.
I guess.
Yeah, that would have been fine.
Where's 34-30? That guy. I woke up thinking about that guy.
You ain't gonna call today.
Yeah, well. I felt bad yesterday because I have fast little fingers and I hung up on that dude. And what made me feel even worse is when other people, one other person on the text line said I was rude.
Yeah, that's by the way, it's what you can do, text line. One person is setting up a 2-day apology.
Well,
because one person was like, yeah, that was rude.
I mean, here, I've been thinking about this a lot, 3430, if you're listening. You're probably still crying from the hang-up, and I understand that. It was detrimental, detrimental. You know that word I'm looking for, right? Detrimental. What's the word I'm looking for? That was detrimental for you.
So close.
Yeah, I am. Am I not using the right
the ending? You're not using the right.
Dimensional.
No.
Yeah,
now you've gotten farther away from it.
Well, it was definitely dimensional.
No.
The ending was right.
Closer.
Dimensional. Stop.
Closer. Add more syllables.
It was very difficult. That was the word I was looking for.
You sure you weren't looking for detrimental?
That's it. No, I don't think so. No, that's not it. That was definitely difficult for 3430. I understand this. Now, what happened yesterday is he called a bunch of times, and he always calls and apologizes right away because he wants to be a part of the topic. And a lot of times we have tons of texts that come in. Like the text line is blowing up right now. Lots of texts in 2021. 3430 is 76 years old.
Yes.
So he doesn't understand text. So he calls, which is fine.
Yes. We enjoy calls. We prefer calls more than text.
And he's just having a good time trying to be a part of the conversation, giving us other talk topics that he likes to do. He's
like, what? Stop talking about that. Let's talk about this now.
Yeah, which is fine.
And it's fine. Can be fine.
And he's just having a good time. And I was the jerk who hung up and then...
It all depends on the mood of the show.
Yeah, it was good. The mood of the show was
I mean, like the mood of how we are feeling about him.
That day, yeah. We base a lot of our decision-making on how we feel about 3430. Not even to do with radio. It's what we eat. If we're going to yell at our wives.
Yep. Yeah, I do that. You know what?
No, wait, just really quick, 3430. I just want to say sorry. If you're listening, I didn't mean to hang up. But don't be a little bitch about it.
That's how the best apologies go.
Right, there's a little blame on them.
Yeah. That's the gaslighter way.
We should start a master class.
That's how you do it. Hey, is your bitch talking back? Like, whoa!
Not okay.
Like, what a
not okay.
What a crazy thing to see in a YouTube ad. Like Steve Martin and be like, comedy is a crazy thing. Gordon Ramsay's like, you just gotta sear it just on the bottom a little bit and it's gonna be gorgeous. And then you've got like Channing Tatum and he's like, this is why women are the problem.
Channing Tatum? Dude, what if he was driving by going to Fox River Mall or something? Damn. I get thrown under the bus. All right, what were you gonna say? I want to do a masterclass like that now, man. I mean, not really, but I just think it would be funny if it was like a Funny or Die video.
Like JTX 2022. Are masterclass even somewhat popular right now?
Hell yeah, I'm writing that down. Do we got to do another one of those?
I assume so,
Damn. All right,
They've already started giving tickets away for it. No, my wife, and the audacity that she has, because she had to go to work this morning. She works 5 to 1 today. And she got up at 3 with me, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is so bad." And I was like, "I do this every day, and I've done it for years."
Yeah, they my daughter yesterday she said, what is happening to me? Slap me. My daughter said her teachers said he was so tired because he got up at 4:30 today, and she's like, "Don't you get up much earlier?" And I go, "Yeah," and I go, "My life is harder, Piper. You know that." And she goes, "Yeah, but you just talk." That's
always what they say.
I know,
but you just talk.
Well, you know what Dewey did yesterday?
Oh.
Dude, this son of a bee. He was laying there in the bed, and he's got my old Fitbit, and I have this one, and he's like, he's going, "Dad, how many steps do you got?" And I only had like 6,000, right? And then he's like, "I have 19 again, or 11, or whatever it was." And he goes, "It vibrated." Tell me, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know that was my watch that I gave you. So why don't you calm down to tell me how it works? But also, how did you get to that app? I've never seen that before." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But I get it because I'm running around a lot, and you're just a radio guy, so you just sit." That's what he said, man.
We get treated so poorly.
Thank you.
By almost everybody.
Everybody.
The only people that treat us the way that we deserve to be treated is each other.
Yep. Yup.
That's it.
Writing down master class.
I hope. I wanted to take a master class, but I don't know what I would take it in.
There's wicker basket making.
There is no wicker.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
You should.
I want Hairstylist by Dane Judi Dench.
You do
That's
that.
what I want.
How about decorating the outside of your house with Christmas lights?
You know what Caleb bought yesterday?
Ah,
An
Jesus.
inflatable Santa Claus.
No. She's doing it. You guys are just doing it. It's all about me, isn't it? She's doing it despite me.
I thought it was so funny. She was like, "Look what I got today!" And it's like a 4-foot tall inflatable Santa, and I was like, "I love it."
Hey, let me play these set of commercials, and we'll play a song. And get back. But I want to know if if other people have had this happen to their house that they have paid money to do. And I want to know how much it is. And I want to know what your job is, and why do you have so much disposable income?
Yeah.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. What?
What's happening?
Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Man, I'm telling you. So I have I got this new Charge 5 Fitbit watch.
Okay.
Which I love. I absolutely love it. I love it, Tanner.
You've said that too many times for me to believe you.
Yeah, I know. No, I really do. But the problem is it like went, it says it's supposed to get like a 7-day charge, and it went to 0 yesterday.
After how many days?
24 hours.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. That must be maybe a problem. So I'm dealing with that right now.
It's gonna go shorter.
I get that,
just because you're on it more. Like you haven't figured out
like
a routine
brand new.
more.
You're right,
You're playing with it more.
But that one seems to be really quick. So I did some research, did a little bit of a deep dive, and I mean possibly a Reddit thread I read for a couple minutes, and I'm going to do what they say to do, and we'll see where we go from there. I really like it to show how big of a loser I am, and I need to kick it into gear a little bit more.
That is fun.
You should wear yours so we can be watch buddies. Why don't you want to be watch buddies?
Because then I get a superiority complex because I have an Apple Watch. And you just have whatever.
It's very true.
Food club version of an Apple Watch that is.
I like it low. And this one I can afford if it busts. I don't know if I don't know. The Apple Watches seem to be a little bit
$220.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, for a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's the brand new one?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, the brand new one,
yes.
like the whatever they're
Apple,
on, the latest one.
You can get the Apple Watch SE. Hold on. Apple.
4884, is yours a Charge 5? I understand. Don't just be bragging that you got the Charge 4 and you only need to do it once a week. That doesn't make Jake Hart feel good.
Yeah.
Jake feel bad when you say that. If you got a Charge 5 and yours is working just fine. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, the SE. Sorry, that was sale price. It's $280.
It's not too bad, I guess.
Still not too bad.
Still
for what it
affordable.
is.
Yeah, but I like this. I like the band. I don't like the big square.
Yeah,
I like to watch. I like it more like I like the Whoop. You know what I mean? I really want to get in the Whoop.
I thought about getting a Whoop.
I ain't David Goggins. You know, David Goggins, I feel like he believes in the Whoop because that's for like extreme athletes. That's what I hear anyway.
Well, I mean, Bert Kreischer has a Whoop, and he's not an extreme athlete.
Yeah, apparently a Whoop just doesn't have a face. It's like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch. It just doesn't have a face on it, right?
The face is your phone.
And and you got to just look at everything on your phone. But I guess it's really pretty accurate and and whatnot. But do you remember the old Fitbits? I remember Katie having one, and she would have to plug it into her computer. Like you couldn't see anything on it. I think it only displayed like the power of it, like 3 dots or something.
Yeah, that wasn't the power. That was your steps.
Oh, okay.
So every 2,500 steps was a dot.
Crazy on how far they've come. Like I can do the.
Well, they still have those.
Oh, they do. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. Like that just seems like now it's all touch screen, and now it tells me how I'm breathing in the middle of the night. It's telling me my heart rate, but maybe the first ones did that.
So the first ones was just the dots, and then they started branching out, and they would get the Fit Charge and the Fit Square or whatever it was.
Versa.
I don't know if they still make just the regular cheap one anymore. Products. See here.
I'm really in love with this watch. I really like it. So I hope it's going to work. Hey, who wants to be a Fitbit buddies? Come find me on Fitbit. We'll challenge each other.
You guys trying to start. It's fun. It's cute.
I know. It never happens. Like, I do it with my wife, and then I just...
And then that's it. That's all you get to do. And it sucks, because Kayla and I did it, too, and I was like, hey, where are you at with your Fitbit? And then it's like you really want to be into it, and it's just not as fun.
I don't know.
Especially when you lose a few days in a row.
What do you mean?
Like when you're like, how many steps did you get? And then she's like, oh, I got like 1,100 today. And you're like, I have 5,000. Dang it. Do that a few days in a row, and then you stop asking.
It's good though, man. Obviously this is more of a fitness tracker than it is. What am I doing here? Everybody knows what a Fitbit is. I feel like a little bit, and I wish I was. I wish I could contact them and say that, I want my money back, and I would still wear your watch. But yeah, no, I'm down. I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad I've got it. I'm glad my wife treated me poorly yesterday, forcing me almost to get it for my birthday, which is tomorrow.
I should
Nah, you don't do that because I've just remembered that it was my birthday. Don't do that. Don't do that because I don't want to do anything for you.
Yeah, you already haven't, so
yeah, so there you go. That's balanced out, right?
Now I can. Yeah, but now I have an opportunity to make you feel bad.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either, man.
No, we should be doing what Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer do for their birthdays. They started one-upping each other. So Tom started by getting him something for $3,000. So then Bert got him a $15,000 jet ski. And then Tom just spent like $50,000 on getting him a private jet and a flyaway and all of that.
It's amazing.
And they just keep one-upping each other.
Ours would have to start out small.
Like a $5.
Like a Petoskey stone.
Yeah, whatever's free. Like I wrote your name on this rock that I got. Now you got to one-up me.
Man,
I wrote your name on a bigger rock.
That bit that we had years ago where we would go on Craigslist free and we try to get each other Christmas gifts for free. But all it was a fun bit for radio, but boy, was that a burden.
It was a burden for us because what was going to happen is one of us was going to take it to a level that we didn't like. Like, here's a couch.
Yeah,
and then what is going to happen is either you would have to take this couch because I would put it in the back of your truck before you even got out there. And then you would be like, well, now I'm going to go get you a beater car and then drop it off at your house. And it would just be bad.
By the way, Christmas is only like 20-some days away.
26.
Jeez, it's coming right up. Hey, but we have an at-home or an after-show podcast, a bonus segment, if you will. If you want to be a part of that, we do it every day after the show, and plus we put up scams and whatnot there. You text the link, LINK, to 71090.
Yeah.
Tell me if you remember this. Let me picture this. Okay, you're sitting at home.
Oh, yeah.
It's back in this would be 1999. So I'm 19. You're going to remember this, though.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how long it went after 1999, but I remember 1999. Yeah, it's after like some kind of Comedy Central comedian, late at night. I only have it in one ear. Hold on, let me see if I can find different.
I remember that. I remember those infomercials.
Hang on. Is this it? I don't know.
I don't like that. Don't know what it is. Not a fan.
I wish that would have worked out. But anyway, yeah. So I was looking up Girls Gone Wild. It popped in my head today, and I want to know, where is Joe Francis now? By the way, all the research that I have, Joe Francis is the dude that created Girls Gone Wild. If you don't know what Girls Gone Wild was, it was like from 1999 to early 2000s. It's where if girls were filmed partying on a beach or wherever, college girls, and they would flash their breast on camera.
And then do other stuff as well.
I guess. Is that how it started? I don't know. Or did it gradually get into where it was more porn?
I always remember that they would have that, and they would have like 50 scenes. I never watched one, but the commercials, they did like 50 clips of just women flashing. And then there'd always be just one girl on a bed.
Yeah, right. Like in the bus or whatever.
Yeah, like in the hotel resort.
I know what commercial you're talking about.
I don't think it was just full porn, but I think it was just like, she gets fully naked.
Sure.
Like, we get to see her chili ring.
And that's what they ended up. God, that's worse than just saying the BH. I use this.
What am I calling in for? I'm getting text from people.
Okay, hang on really quick. Hang on 2 seconds. And that's what Girls Gone Wild was. It was, they were on the beach and they got filmed, and there was college girls drinking and partying and flashing.
Yep.
Now let me pause there. And we'll go with 3430, and I'm going to come back to this Girls Gone Wild, because Joe Francis is the guy that created it.
Because I'm going to get the commercial.
You are finding it? Yeah. I was just saying in the beginning here, 3430, of the show, is that I owed you an apology, because all you were doing was calling and having some fun, and I got fast-fingered and hung up. That's all. That's all.
Ew!
So, are you apologizing because you feel bad because the fans badgered you into calling in?
No. There was one person, I forget the number, that said that I was rude, and that made me look and go, okay, that probably was rude, because they don't know that was your 18th time calling.
It was only my third, and I apologize.
No, and I know, and I said that too. 3430. I said he always calls and apologizes right away too. So no, you don't apologize. I apologize to you. You have done no wrong except for being awesome and enjoying our topics or switching the topic on us.
No, I try not to. I try to stay on topic. Otherwise, Tanner yells at me. But I should be sensitive to your Mondays because I always know Mondays are bad days for you guys. So.
Damn, that's so true. All right, thank you. We're gonna get back talking about Girls Gone Wild, but we love you.
Love you guys.
See you now.
Okay, got it.
There, I got that off my chest. Good. I feel better. I feel like I can sleep at night. Now,
yeah.
Girls Gone Wild. Take one. There it is. Oh. So, is it, what year is this?
99. It's the same one.
Oh, it is. You want to know what happened? You know what? You want to know what was so great for Joe Francis around this time? Brad Pitt was caught wearing that Girls Gone Wild trucker hat. Do you know what that did probably?
Probably tons of stuff.
If Brad Pitt can do it, it's okay for everyone.
Well, because not only did it help him because it's like dudes are going to be like, dude, that's Girls Gone Wild. Like, it must be awesome if Brad Pitt likes it. Girls are going to be like, I want to get on Girls Gone Wild so Brad Pitt can look at me.
So, this guy he went bankrupt because everybody started suing him. But out of all of the things that I read, there was not the one where I thought that he got in trouble for these women being drunk and signing their rights. And then he was getting sued from that. But apparently, I can't find any of that. It's a bunch of...
I figured that's what it was about.
Right, that's what I did too. But there's a lot of stuff that I don't, understand from the state, the federal, and...
yeah.
I mean, okay, listen. He had false imprisonment.
You're not allowed to... Guys! You cannot tie up women and not let them leave.
Okay, you're really close. So after during that Girls Gone Wild when he was getting sued, there was 3 women that sued him, and he wouldn't let him leave his house. So that
you can't do that.
Right, that's bad. That's a bad, whatever his name is.
It's a bad
Francis.
Girls Gone Wild guy.
But I always thought it was because he would go out to the beach and say, hey, show us your whatever while they're drunk, and they would sign, and then they would be like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. And then the judges were like, or whatever, going, yeah, you can't do that while they're drunk. But apparently
that is okay to do while they're drunk.
I don't know if that's okay, but I don't think he got sued for that. He was trying to get sued for that, but he had all the girls on camera saying, I give consent for this. So the judge was throwing those out. The one that got him really in trouble, though, or got him the jury involved in all of this, is when a 17-year-old said she was 18 and she got on one of the videos. So I don't know exactly what happened after that one, but he ended up spending like a year in jail because of obviously because of that one, and then there was like, I want to say cooking the books or whatever, but it wasn't that. It was called something else that he was tax invasion and all of that.
Oh, you got to pay your taxes, man. That's how they got Capone.
He had the idea because he was working on like True TV, doing those reality type shows, and he was in Mardi Gras, and he was going back through some of his footage, and he saw girls flashing his camera, and he went, "Oh, I'm going to make money doing this," and dollar signs just go.
Instead of nipples, you're seeing nickels.
But a great idea.
Yeah.
Awful idea, but a great idea.
Oh, yeah. There was a gap in the market. For sure. There was a gap in the market.
I want to know if somebody said want to know why is there a home screen on the YouTube Live? What would you do? Would you rather find out that your daughter was on Girls Gone Wild, or she works as a dancer at on stage? I want to talk to a girl that's actually been on Girls Gone Wild. Think anybody's listening from Green Bay?
No. Nobody ever listens from Green Bay.
True.
It would be great if anybody actually had all the tapes. I'd like to know if somebody still had the tapes and they were just like, oh yeah, I pop them in every now and then. The story's not bad.
Dude, you got it. There's a special level of perv, man. If you're still watching Girls Gone Wild VHSs. Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe it brings me back nostalgic. It was a simpler time back then. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just different because you can get everything on your phone now as raunchy as you want, and now it's like I just like it when it's like that. It seems better.
I'll tell you what, the girls who were on Girls Gone Wild dodged a bullet when it comes to doing porn and then wanting to do a life afterward.
Because now they're not recognizable or known.
It's nobody is watching them, and there's such better porn out there that's more accessible. You know what I mean? Like,
but why'd they dodge a bullet?
Because I remember people being like, "Oh my God, could you imagine if you did that?" And then you're sitting there, and then the infomercials came up, and
you're on it.
You're on the infomercial. Good thing that regular porn became more mainstream, and channels went away.
Yeah,
it's not like you did regular porn.
Dude,
you just did Girls Gone Wild.
You got a flippin' T-shirt. And you got to deal with the repercussion of Nana sitting there at Thanksgiving, and then you're like, "Whoa, wait, that's me?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
weird now. Now they have OnlyFans.
Now everybody does it willingly. It's like they took the power. I always thought it would be weird if like a dad bought it
and then saw his daughter. That's what I mean. Would you
be the worst?
Would you rather pop in a VHS seeing your daughter, or would you rather go deer hunting and then you're like, "Is that Amber? Amber, get off the stage," or whatever, because you went to the strip joint.
Oh,
They both got their own evils, don't they?
They both do. I would rather the Girls Gone Wild, because that way it's like, oh, she was drunk. It was this one time. I could separate that in my head. Be like, that was one time when she was drunk and partying.
Perfect. But at the strip joint, it's like, what did I do? What did I do wrong?
I did a lot wrong here.
Do you leave if it's your buddies? You have to, right?
Yeah.
Do you say something, or are you like, Michaela, what are you doing?
No.
I'm telling your dad right now.
No,
that's not what you do.
But I tell somebody.
Would you tell the dad?
I'd tell my wife for sure. And then let her deal with that burden.
I like that.
I would do the dad or the husband thing right away and just go, and I washed my hands of that. And
I think I would.
Your problem.
I think I would tell
the husband.
Yeah, like that's like, well, my wife wouldn't contact you if I told my wife and said that Vienna's stripping. Oh, weird. Let me not. Tanner's kid is stripping.
Yeah,
and she wouldn't contact you.
No, but I feel like she would probably contact. I feel like moms talking to each other.
No, she wouldn't.
No, you're the family that wouldn't do that.
No, she might, but my wife doesn't know you. She just wouldn't. She would be like, I don't. That's none of my business.
I think my wife would want to get a hold of yours if I told her.
I would
of your wife, and I think she would.
But why wouldn't you just tell me? I would be more offended that you wouldn't tell me, and you would tell your wife, and then your wife.
Because I would be too afraid I'd say it on air, and that is just not the place.
That's
to put
perfect.
I know, but it's not the place to do it.
Kinda. I mean, it sucks. But
there's no way you would be totally down with me being like. So I was at deer camp this weekend, and you'll never guess who I ran into.
Oh,
your kid.
I would want to be the one to say that.
Yeah, you would want to be the one to be like, I saw your kid stripping.
Yeah, no, that would be more fun on my end. No, I would have to tell. I would probably tell you, and be like, and I left.
Okay, I guess it's different because we're closer friends.
I got my sandwich.
Other friends,
I took off.
I didn't even know what was going on there. I thought it was late night Bible study. That's why there were so many people there.
Wait, you ordered sub? You ordered a sub from a strip joint?
I got my steak and I left.
I got my pulled pork. You did that. You did that.
If strip clubs aren't having jerk chicken deals, then they really should be.
Dude, if I was on Girls Gone Wild, though, and I was one of those girls, I would be I would go around to the Comic Cons, and set up my own booth with some VHS.
As seen on Girls Gone Wild.
I'm her. I'm that one right there.
I'm that nipple. I didn't sign the release, so they couldn't use my face.
Yeah.
But that is me.
All right. We got to go.
You're gross.
You're gross. Your
I
face
don't know.
is gross.
Listen, two of us are in this room, and one of us spent the morning looking up Girls Gone Wild
You did.
from 1999.
I didn't. Well, I tried for like a second. My audio didn't work, and for some reason you were like, "I got it."
I made it work.
Yeah,
I made it work. I downloaded.
I just got to find it in my folder on my drive.
labeled boring work stuff.
All right, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Yeah. All right, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Don't forget, we got that bonus segment. Plus, all the other bonus segments that we do. You get to watch it live on video or watch it whenever you would like, but know that we do it live after the show every day. It's also on demand. If you just want to do MP3, that's fine too. Any which way you want to listen. Also, we put scams up there and other exclusive things. And if you want to be a part of that, text LINK, LINK, to 71090. It is a Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. How you doing today?
Good.
Do you know, it seems like everyone's got AirPods and Spotify and Amazon Echo now. But even with all of those options...
I keep forgetting that the Amazon thing is actually called an Echo and not just an Alexa.
Yeah. The number one way we listen to music is the radio.
Still?
And I don't believe it. I said BS when I read this morning.
I don't believe it. I don't.
It says a new survey found radio is still the top way Americans listen to music, specifically the radio in your car. And it's number one globally as well. Okay, fine. But I don't believe anybody 24 and below are listening to the radio in their car.
See, that's also the problem, is I don't believe anybody under the age of 30 took this survey.
Unless this was on BuzzFeed. But again, I only think BuzzFeed's millennials.
BuzzFeed's not for the cheap, the young anymore.
No. That's sad, isn't it? It's weird.
I remember... I remember the rise and fall of it now. I remember when it was only for young people, and now it's only for the older people. This is great.
Yeah, I was getting sad yesterday because I was thinking, let's just say I live to be 80.
Okay.
I'm half over because tomorrow, I keep forgetting that tomorrow.
It's more than half now.
Nobody celebrates. Nobody cares.
Well, no, you done that. You did that to yourself.
Nobody wants to say happy birthday to me, not even my family.
You've made it the point that nobody should care about birthdays.
I agree with that. 41 tomorrow. Do you remember they used to put, I don't know if they still do it, they used to put pictures up and put the signs up all over the place, and I was like, and I took it down when I got here in the morning, and because I don't like it's a weird because nobody really cares that it's your birthday. Nobody cares that it's your birthday unless it's your mom.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
It's 2 years in a row now that my dad has not called me on my birthday.
That hurts a little, right? That's just.
I'm gonna see how many we can go.
Yeah, it's probably him too. It's just a fun game you guys have. Keep thinking that way.
I have to.
Yeah, no, it involves a lot of, once they find out it's your birthday, it's happy birthday, but it's like, you don't, well, thank you. And it's a weird response that you got to have, like, and then it's like, well, how old are you? What are you doing? Or it becomes a lot of small talk, which is fine for some people, but some people don't like it.
Yeah, if they do put the signs up, I didn't get one this year.
Oh, here we go. Boo.
I never get anything. I never get nothing for birthdays.
That one time at KTI was so funny.
When when Britt got a cake and you got a cake and I didn't even get an acknowledgement. That one? Or the one where my parents didn't call me?
No. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
This is all coming back. This is so fun.
It was my 25th birthday.
We ended up, they get the cake, and people sat around in a circle and sang to me. You walked in.
Just a few months after mine.
Zilch. My favorite low was when we called Lisa, your mom, and she went, "Oh yeah," or something like, "I knew
it was your birthday yesterday." She had called me. I didn't get a text or a phone call from any of. I only have 3 family members: mom, dad, sister. Not a single one called me. Nothing. And I had just moved to Milwaukee.
Yeah, everybody forgot about you.
I was that forgettable. I'm 3 hours down the road, and you guys are like, well, he'll never come back. Wash our hands of him.
Good riddance.
Good riddance. And we called her, and she still feels bad about that.
I bet.
And she should. And I tell her she should.
What's up, man?
Well, since you're always hot and cold on whether you're going to pick the phone up or not, I thought I'd better call in today on a high note and wish you a happy birthday in advance.
God dang it. Thank you. Did you wish Tanner a happy birthday? Please
no,
tell me
nobody does.
No,
nobody ever does.
Tanner wants to make this about Tanner, but over the few years that I've known Tanner, he's had like 2 or 3 surprise birthday parties for people that love him.
I've had one surprise party, and then we had a conjoined party with my wife.
Do you know my... Thanks, man. You know, my wife did a surprise, and all my family showed up. She put the urns right at the table. Mom and Dad were there. And I go, this is effed up, Reedy.
Those poppers.
I got to do something with those urns, man. So I was thinking about, because I'm sick of, mom's lost somewhere. I think I may know where she is. but I haven't looked in that closet in a really long time. So she's there. Dad's out in the garage.
Has any of the other children shown any interest in getting bits and pieces of your parents?
Gross. You made that weird.
Well, like you get, because I assume that when my parents died, like, who gets the ashes? Do we split them? Because I have a sister. Do
Jody my half sister got the car, and she get to sell that. I got debt and ashes.
Yeah, but like, so she doesn't, like, none of the kids, like, none of, what about your dad? What about your brother? Has he been like, where's Pop's ashes? Can I have them?
No, he hasn't talked to me since 2000. So no, he would have to contact me that way.
This feels weird, man.
You're right. Actually, maybe I should say, do you want to do something with this? I'm going to trash them.
I've been using them in the winter for traction. I just take a handful
so my niece contacted me and she said, what are you doing? This was a few years ago. What are you doing with those ashes? And I'm like, what do you stop?
What do you want to do with them?
They're mine.
Wait, which niece?
Cora.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, the other one would
smoke them.
I didn't want to say that because it was mean. I'm just joking if they ever listen. But she was like, well, I thought maybe, and then she made it weird because she's like, Mom always made something like she wanted to have her ashes spread in Marquette or whatever. Right on the mountain bike trail. No. But over by Lake Superior because it's so beautiful. I talk about Marquette all the time, and she was very happy in her life at that point because she just met Dad. She didn't know who Dad really was.
Still holding back his drinking.
Yeah, right. So anyway, but then she made it out to be like, maybe we could all, and I'm like, I don't want to make this a big family thing that we're all going to do this. So I'm just going to do it and say I did it. Or is that really rude?
Wait, you didn't do it, though?
I didn't, but she wanted to, like, maybe we could all go to Marquette and then we could all do it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do a thing where we're around and we're all saying something.
You should have.
Oh, well, I can still do it. I still have them, so I should
Didn't you tell them that you already dumped them?
No. I never said that. I should have.
I think you should.
Really?
I do. But because it's not for you. It's for the other people.
Wait, well then maybe they can just do it. What is wrong with me?
And it's in Marquette. You want to go there.
Yeah, but I don't want everyone else to go there.
Actively avoid. You are going to actively do something against your own interests just to not see your own family.
Yeah, that's rude. All right. Well, I got to because I'm just sick of it. I'm gonna do Mud too. I think I'm gonna put them all together and just.
Has Mud ever been there?
No, but he needs to go too because he's sitting right in that closet. It's pointless.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Okay.
Personally, I don't believe that spreading ashes matters at all. I don't believe that there's any kind of
agreed
afterlife. It doesn't like they're ashes. Who cares? You're probably not even getting that's probably not even your parents.
And probably some other people probably a dog in there
yeah, like you probably got a dog like somebody else's foot. Like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's all symbolism for you.
Right.
So if you don't want to do it, then don't.
Damn.
But I think you should.
Well, maybe I'll just give them to
the other family.
Yeah, why don't they? I can just give it to them.
No, because the only person you're going to have to give it to is Jody.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have to call her.
Stop calling her that. Who's this?
Sexy Jody?
I'm going to hang up right away.
You're fine. You're fine. I feel bad because he's like, it's like a beaten dog.
Yeah, he's so skittish now.
All right, go on.
So, there's dead corpses all over your house? Yes?
Yeah, no, they're ashes, so yeah.
There are people, there's dead human beings all over your house.
Almost
definitely.
Every floor of your house.
Yeah, pretty much every floor. Yeah, no, that's true.
Is it haunted?
You just need one more. No, there's no such thing as ghosts.
What?
Oh, yeah, no, you didn't know that?
No.
No, that's for real. Ghosts. All right, love you, man. Yeah, no, honest to God, there is. I do got it, and I know it makes me sound like I don't. I've been dealing with dead parents for a while now, so like me talking about dead parents is not like I know that can be a shock to some people and be like, Jesus, he's so rude, and why would he? They've been there. I've been carrying them around forever.
You've moved them houses.
Yeah,
a few.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that this summer. I ain't telling anyone.
Oh, those old things? Yeah, they're gone.
All right.
Feels weird, man.
I don't even know how we got here. What were we talking about? I think we were talking about the love of, or people listen to radio in a car. And now we're talking about spraying my mom's ashes.
You're right. That is how this started, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, we got to do it. We'll take you down memory lane here with a take from Jake and Tanner. Let you know what we're playing for when we play the real version in the 8 o'clock hour. What happened yesterday? Let's find out together. I do hate this one. We should get rid of this one. Stop. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of movement going around this building right now. Not a fan. Too many people here too early. And it makes me wonder if we're going to get fired. Let me just tell you, that is what radio does to you. We saw the boss here at 6:30 in the morning. Usually, in my experience, when bosses get here 2-3 hours earlier than when they normally come in, it usually always has to do with somebody getting fired.
Yeah, like when like at KTI when Tom was walking around, or the GM Tom was walking around just pacing back and forth before Dayton, our boss, got fired.
Door.
But that, yeah.
Lordy.
Remember that one day when Dayton was in the building at like 3 a.m. when you and I got there?
Yeah,
and he was like, I'm just busy.
And that was weird.
I hated it.
By the way, it's a Jake and Tanner show. We're talking about our old gig. Yeah. We're going to be playing a tape from Jake and Tanner here in just a minute. But yeah, no, he came in because they wanted to know why we got there so early. What are you guys doing at 3 o'clock in the morning there?
Which is weird.
Let us just do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that means that seems mean, but what I'm saying is just when we prep, we prep. Leave us alone. That's the only time. Dude, I had 2 young kids at that time, like kids like you have right now, so your life is extremely busy. It's the only time you could prep. I was too tired after the show, and I had to get home because daycare was
that
arm and leg.
That scam. Every week we put up a new scam that's only for the P1 Patreon people. So if you like scams, that's where they're at. And
text link to 71090.
And we always put video to them. And I have 2 very young kids, a 5-year-old and a, what is he now? He's almost 3 months old.
Yeah, who cares? What's his name? Doesn't matter.
G Money, that's what I call him. G Unit. Big G.
Or Unit.
Yeah. Unit. Union. Eunice.
Yeah.
Warren G.
I like that one.
Susan G. Anthony.
That's a fun one.
It's wordy. He is a very confused child. Either way, when I was putting together that video, I had to do it on the toilet with the door locked because otherwise there's no other way that I could have done that. Kayla was home and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And she's like, where are you bringing your laptop? And like, I don't know.
And I get that. I understand.
Because otherwise V jumps on my lap. I've lost an entire video once because V jumped on my lap and just deleted it.
This is what I want to do.
I want you to go out there.
No. That's what I want to do. I wish we had like Sid was here and be like, hey, just go see. Just go walk out there and
call Joe. Just call Joe and ask him what's going on.
That's a great idea. He'll answer.
He never does. But Joe, we're not attacking you this time.
He's always so scared to answer his phone.
And then we ask, like, well, I wonder why people are afraid to answer the phone when we call. But we've never called with good news. It's not like we've ever called and been like, just wanted to say, have a good day. It's always like, why does everything suck and it's your fault?
Joe, by the way, is our boss. He's gonna be funny with it, Lo.
Don't be funny with it, Joe.
Don't be funny.
Don't be.
Which is fine if you want it. I mean, just
be funny, but then be real.
But we know they don't be like they're here to fire you because that doesn't work for me.
Yeah. He's never he always reads the room weird when it comes to that.
Who, Joe?
Yeah, because he'll be like, they're there to fire you, and be like, oh no, you can't joke about that because that's a thing we really think. So you can't joke like that.
Don't worry, we're going to play a tape from Jake and Tanner. This break does have something about you as the listener here in just a second.
I just got a really passive-aggressive email from my credit union.
What?
It was like, hey, Tanner, you running short on holiday funds? F you, credit union. Don't ask me.
All right, I'm calling him from my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we do it in Flint. Flint town.
Which, by the way, is anybody going to fix Flint water or no?
Nah, we don't care. I can't even get to... How do I don't even have his... Gosh dang it.
How do you not have our boss's number?
I only text him. I've never apparently called him.
You can go to the text and then... Well, you don't... I don't even know what station that guy runs.
Ooh.
That guy!
Oh, yeah. I'm going to find out who's getting fired today.
Nobody's getting fired today.
How do you even know that?
I don't, but... Man, you gotta get on my Searchling because
I love Searchling. Give me some of that.
Before Searchling, I would have been here with the cold sweats, just like you. Like somebody's out.
I do that. Give me half your pill, man.
I need it.
He's gonna be so mad.
We're not on air. It's a one-party state. We can say that.
He's the boss, man. He's supposed to be answering.
That is true. What if there was something wrong?
Hey, this is Joey.
Yeah!
Oh, he put us to... he hit the F... Okay, guys. Now we have to pretend something's wrong.
No, wait a minute.
What?
Just wait a minute.
Okay.
This guy keeps pacing back and forth.
Okay.
Can you just ask us if he's going to fire someone? Because that dude just pacing back and forth,
He always does that. He's doing his laps. He always does 10,000 every day.
Cal's in there, in that conference room.
Or as we call it, the fire room.
The firing room. All right, so
firing range in there.
Hey, can you walk in there and just see?
No.
I might.
This feels like an invasion of privacy. I like your style lately. The open shirt. I dabbled with open button up.
Yeah, you gotta wear it. Well, so I got told I gotta wear shirts under though. I liked it when it was.
True.
I liked it when it was just open.
When I'm saying I enjoy your style, I'm enjoying the thermal that you've placed under it. It feels less like I'm about to be assaulted.
It's just. Yeah, what does that dude run?
I know which office he's in.
Okay. All right. Let's play this take from Jake and Tanner.
Yes.
During this,
it's only I'm gonna 3 minutes long.
I'm going to do a walk around the building.
Okay.
I'm going to say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to be employed today, isn't it?
It's good to be employed. I love having a career.
Here are pictures of my children who are not hungry because of the job you've provided.
Dude, come with me.
No!
140 we play for. So I had it today when we play in the 8 o'clock hour. We just found out what was happening.
Yep.
This is a part of me when we came in. I was like, you know what it is? They're planning a birthday surprise for me, even though I didn't want one.
Mad. I don't want one, but I would have been so mad.
And balloons and a juggler.
Yeah.
They have and they have a Fuji ball guy.
A juggler.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're from Michigan.
Yes.
They bring everything from Michigan. There's like crazy amounts of cherries there.
It's all
the
coming
water's
together.
brown.
No, but apparently he had, out of all people, the IT guy knew.
I guarantee that there is an email somewhere.
Yeah, Tanner's like, what's going on? And apparently it's a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Ribbon cutting ceremony for the new WHBY studio, which is why that guy is walking around. He runs HBY.
Or
He's
this is all a pulling the
clever ruse.
Yes.
To let us go. Not today.
All right.
I'm going to go show everybody my new baby.
It's a Jake and Tanner show. Yeah, and I'm helping raise it too.
You got to draw it somewhere.
Why, sure, I'm not used to getting up after those 5 days.
No, and just by the time that we get used to it, we'll have another decent little vacation.
Yeah, we're heading. By the way, it's a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. Good stuff on the way. That's my tease, so you don't go anywhere.
Good things and stuff, Lori.
Good stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot I used to say that all the time. What was it?
Doing
things and
Laura.
stuff, Laura. Laura?
Doing things. I'm doing stuff. Things, Lori.
Lori.
It was the dumbest
things, Lori.
line from that entire Walking Dead show.
We'll just get you through this mediocre stuff to the good stuff here in just a second. Going Michigan, do a water park over Christmas break, just for a couple days. A Soaring Eagle Casino. We do. It's in Mount Pleasant, and
In which days will you be there?
yeah, nobody's coming to Michigan. I don't even know what days they are.
Kyle will go.
But and the grandparents pay for it every year.
Like as the please come see us, but also we want Angie to come here, so I guess we'll just get these kids something to do because God forbid we.
That one. You stopped yourself. You're like, oh, I'm just being mean. But no, it's true.
Not my family. I don't even.
No, it's exactly true. They do that. They do that to get Ange there, and the kids can have a little fun at the water park. But Colton's going to visit because he's going to Traverse City that weekend, and he's going to make a stop. But he was saying yesterday, he's like, Dad, I don't even know. He's like, because you can't check in. You can't do the water park and check in until like 3. And he's like, and you guys are going to be like in a hot, your kids, you can just kind of leave. And he's like, one of us, if one's napping, you got one of us got to be in the room, and the other one, he's like, it's just not going to be the same thing. And I go, you do whatever is right for your family and your fine, because it's like $300 a night there.
Yeah.
So if you don't think you're going to have a good time, I'll talk to you on the phone and you can just shoot right on by. And it's not that I don't want to see them, but man, I get it. Because I told him, I go, I'm in a different boat, man, because finally, because I've been there when my kids were younger at the water park, and you constantly got to be with Dewey and running around, and there was no sitting around in a hot tub unless the kids were in there, but the kids aren't in there.
You've been there when, one of your kids is old enough to do stuff and the other one isn't.
Yeah, so
one parent is just not going to have fun.
Right. So that's, you do your thing, man.
Yeah.
You do your thing.
You have to make that decision with your significant other. Which one of you isn't going to have fun, or do we both just have a moderate amount of fun?
Oh, dude, I remember when Ange never really usually gets
the fun.
But she never usually gets super mad. And one New Year's Eve, I think we just kind of moved over. We just started hanging out with some people. We went up to Tim's, and we were at a New Year's Eve party with fireworks, and we had them all. And Dewey did not. He was little.
Yeah.
He did not want to go outside because it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
And all he wanted to do was play on their stairs. So I was like, well, that means that I get to drink outside with Tim while Angie watches the kid go up and down the stairs. Yeah. This is a win-win for everyone. And afterwards, I was buzzed up, having a great time going back home, and she was not
having it.
No, I think if I can remember correctly, she did mention something that she was not pleased, and there was a little bit of an argument.
If I remember correct, what a fun statement that was. If I remember correctly, she had mentioned something about being not pleased.
And I'm like, whoa, what did
you want me to do?
I mean, I didn't want to go inside.
Yeah, because you're not in the right. Because you're not in the right. Any way you look at it.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you want me to do? Not drink? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you want me to do? Just sit there with you inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just go home and nobody will have fun.
Perfect. That's the compromise. There is no compromise of like, oh, we'll both have fun. It's either one of us has fun or neither of us have fun.
When they're little like that, I am happy that stage is done. Is done. The so much just the mandatory being with them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Love my kids, love hanging out with them, but it is fun where Angie and I can just go.
When I was having panic attacks when Kayla was pregnant with what's his face, Warren G. Hardy, who cares? And because V was easy, potty train, easy
at 1
kid.
day old.
Yeah, apparently, Kayla. Their family, by the way, still sits. My wife's family has this weird lie that she was potty trained at like 10 months old. And it's just a lie. And it's not even remotely close. They showed me a picture. They're like, yeah, well, look at this. And I was like, that's a 5-year-old kid right there.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. You guys got to stop taking pictures. It's not even exciting anymore.
Weird.
She does it all the time. But then the one time you're not there with her, she falls off the toilet and cries for an hour. V was easy, and I was like, it's about to get really hard again. Like, it's about to hit that really involved point.
Well, yeah, where you're just like constantly with them, running around.
And it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of. But it's a different fun.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not fun where you enjoy it.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. It's like, okay, this is someone new. And it's not even new for you now.
It's not. Yeah. Like, it's especially because Piper and Dewey looked like completely different babies.
Right.
I think that my kids look identical to each other at the same age that they are.
Yeah.
So it's not even a new smile. It's like, come on, dude, do something else. I've seen this smile before. You guys are boring.
I get that. It's definitely hard.
Like, you know what I did yesterday after work? I watched Butterfly Effect with a child on my arm because that's the fun I got to do. Because sitting.
I did such a dad thing on Sunday. I got this video I want to play too. Stick around.
Okay.
Stick around. Just
we'll get there, guys.
Get through this mediocre crap first. Piper had run out and she's like, hey, the coach, first of all, am I in the wrong here? Because her track coach,
I don't like that she
out.
does track this early in the year, by the way.
Yeah, track and field where I'm running around all over the place. And which by the by, my parents never pushed me into sports because A, I don't think they wanted to go, and B, they didn't want to spend any kind of money if they didn't have to. So there was like and Angie like really is very, you should do this, you should do this, you should try this. And I'm like, hey, I know they don't know anything about it, but if they don't want to do anything, we don't have to do all of the sports.
They don't need to know that wrestling exists.
Right. Anyway, so she runs out and she's like, hey, the coach needs to talk to you for some reason, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I can't because I didn't wear shoes. I'm just in my socks and I can't run into the school. But shouldn't the coach ran out to my car instead of her running out to get me and then me running in so he can ask if I can take another student to track?
So you drove to the school with no shoes on.
Yeah.
That's not a dad thing to do. Dads are supposed to be like, you have to wear shoes.
Yeah, well, I know.
It's the law.
Yeah, that is true, but I didn't have any on.
Yeah, no, they should have came out with your kid.
Yeah, and said, hey, do you think this is okay? Then making me, your track, you're used to running around.
Yeah. Hop those high knees, dude. Hurdle on over here. Yeah, no, you're not in the, did you say no? I'm not wearing shoes?
I did. And then she ran in and she said that, she goes, I go, did he laugh or anything? And she's like, no. But she goes, but the other kids just cracked up. So at least I'm a fan favorite.
Yeah,
kids.
You're really killing it with those 12-year-olds.
So the track, we're doing track. It's all indoor track, I guess. Obviously, we're not doing it outside. And then they do cross country in the summer. That's what she does.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Oh, he can't leave those kids. Bring them with.
What do you mean, those kids? What kids?
Kids in
and
gym?
also leave them.
Yeah, just leave them. Or bring them with, like I said.
I am sick of what school has turned into.
Bunch of snowflakes.
Bunch of little snowflakes. When I was in school, once that bell rang, there was no responsibility that the faculty felt for us. None. Like now the bell rings and we have a line outside of the door. You have to show your ID to get your kid. I walked home multiple times.
By the way, it's not shoes, it's boots that I wear. And the school is literally in my back. It's very close. So me jumping into the minivan was just going right to the school, and then Piper runs out of the school, jumps in the van, and then I run. Yeah,
distance means nothing. I will drive if I know I'm not getting out of the car. I will drive any distance without shoes on.
I almost didn't have pants on.
I used to drive here to work without pants on.
Yeah, why not? It's comfy.
In the summer, I would just wear my shorts that I woke up in, and then boom.
Yeah.
I always said pantsless driving is the only way to drive.
They should teach that. Master class.
I didn't tell you because it happened on Wednesday before the break. What happened to me on my way home on Wednesday?
What happened?
I was on my way home.
Okay.
I had picked up a cinnamon roll to eat.
Okay. So far, this sounds on par.
Nothing is shocking here. I dropped said cinnamon roll on my pants.
Okay.
And as I was retrieving cinnamon roll, I swerved into the ditch. And then I brought my car back onto the road like a flippin' champion.
A highway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going upwards of 70.
Right in the median?
Median.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm on my. I do that and then I look. Cops behind me. He's pulling me over. I'm like, great.
He's like, I definitely got somebody with a DUI today.
No, he was like DUI texting or something like that. And he was like, what's going on? And I had to point at my crotch and go, I dropped a cinnamon roll on my pants.
Oh, that's so fat.
And he was like, what? And I was like, here it is. And I lifted up this mangled cinnamon roll.
Oh, this is so fat.
And he was like, do you have your driver's license?
No ticket?
I was like, it's right here. And he's like, okay, you can just go.
Wow. I mean, it was an accident.
Half the story.
Oh, okay. You should have blamed on what? What happened? Should have just played dumb. That's what those TikTok videos say. Never admit to it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I pay for all of this, okay? I pay taxes here. I'm your boss.
Yeah, they love I heard that. I heard they love when you do that. That's one of their favorites.
They love it.
I also heard telling me I was a wonky eye.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he's seeing things weird. I heard that's a really good thing to get out of the ticket.
Yeah, tell them you're not driving, you're traveling, and you're a sovereign citizen or whatever.
Right, yeah.
It's a really cool thing to do to police officers. I suggest you do it. So then I call my wife, obviously, to tell her the story.
Sure.
And I had a doctor's appointment, and I was running late for it. She was like, are you coming home first? And I was like, nah. I was like, I'm just going to have to run straight to the doctor's appointment. And she was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, yeah. And then, oh, no. She's like, what? I was like, I think I pooped my pants a little. I have to come home.
You did? How are you married?
So I pooped a little, and I had to go home, and I missed my appointment. Oh, and it's been
What did you just, were you pushing a little, I mean, this is too
like
much
I was
gas.
I was trying to fart, because, like, I had a tummy ache.
Yeah. Boy, if that is not I just feel like you did not want to go to that doctor's appointment.
No, I ended up going later in the day. I rescheduled after I had showered. And I was on speakerphone, so my 5-year-old thought it was the funniest thing in the world. She's told everybody.
So you go, how long was the drive that you had to sit and squish butt?
6 minutes.
Oh, you were real close to being, thank God.
To home. It's not like I was like right there. Like I just left here. No, I was close to home.
Do you blame that on the Cinnabon?
Everything.
Or the nerves from...
Yes. I'll tell you this. I'll never get another cinnamon roll. I just won't. I can't. Everything poorly happened. So yeah, I can't anymore. It was really bad. It was a weird Wednesday, man.
Yeah, well, thank God it came with a bunch of days off.
Yeah.
So you can regroup.
I needed it after that, apparently. Because, that was... I mean, that's not a normal thing that ever happens.
That's funny.
It was sad.
All right. We'll get to that video that we wanted to play next. We'll do it here in just a few minutes with the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Cool. Hey, more Jake and Tanner, you can have that. We do a bonus segment. Some people say it's the best segments.
Yeah. I don't know who are those people.
I don't know. It's more like we can just be a little bit looser if we can't. Like my nephew called me yesterday and he's like, "Man, what are you guys like that one from last week?" He's like, "Do you know how many times you said that?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "I counted. I want to let you know in my business, I would have been let go in seconds."
Which one? What word?
I don't know. I don't want to say it now.
Well,
I can put the elevator music on.
yeah.
All right. Hang on. Stand by. Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
Can you not?
How do you not say it? And also, that's why we choose to be here.
Well, whatever. And what I wanted to say was that we don't have to watch what we say as much when we're doing that bonus segment.
Yeah.
And the scams are up there too. Text link LINK to 71090. They make great stocking stuffers. I mean, you got to write a little note that says,
Here's your code.
"Here's your." No, I don't think. Well, yeah, I made a password and username for you.
Yeah.
So it'd be weird. But still, go check it out. Text link to 71090. So, Lisa Loeb, right?
I know the name.
She struck gold with her 1994 classic. Well, let me just play it for you.
Yeah, tell me for sure. I won't look it up anymore.
Okay. You'll know right away.
If I could turn back.
No, close.
It's not it?
No, but we're getting closer.
Oh.
Okay, so this happened in 1994. So it's so great. Do you know that she was not signed? Nobody signed her. Ethan Hawke was her friend.
Okay.
Who did a movie called Reality Bites, and he went to her and said, "Can we have that song? I really like it for the movie." And she said, "Sure." That movie did really great, but the song did even better. And she was not signed, and everybody wanted her.
Yeah.
That's a great position to be
It's
in.
a gravy position.
Well, anyway, little did she know that nearly 30 years later, Foo Fighters, a band that also made their debut in 1994, would cover this song. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I love Grohl.
All right, here you go. It's apparently he did this for Hanukkah.
Why not?
Yeah. All right. He's dressed like her too. He's wearing the dress and everything from the video.
Is he really? Yes! This is Foo Fighters?
Yeah. So good, right?
I really like this.
Oh, my brain! My brain hurts. Oh, jeez. And he's still in the dress screaming with the glasses and everything.
Oh, what is the name of the song?
Well, this is Stay by Dave Grohl. Well, yeah, Foo Fighters.
Yeah, why is this for Hanukkah?
I don't know, man.
Oh, Yeah, my dad sent me this yesterday,
Oh,
and
he
I
did?
didn't watch it.
It's almost over.
Yes!
I just want to see if he goes back to the slow part at the
Oh,
end.
he has to, right?
Yeah. That's good, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's apparently I just read somewhere that he's one of the most humble people in Hollywood.
He seems to be.
Yeah.
Like, he really seems... Sorry, I have the music video up, and I have a pause of him just in the dress. He seems to be just a guy that would hang out. Doesn't he still crash on his buddies' couches?
Does. Like when he goes to Seattle and stuff, apparently
Yeah.
he's he does. He goes to there. He's like, I don't want to get a hotel, man. I'm always in hotels. Can I just sleep? And like his buddy will wake up on the couch and the wife will be like, Dave? He's like, hey man, what are we doing for breakfast? Or whatever. Yeah, he's really down to earth.
He's the guy that, remember when we said that Chris Pratt would sleep on your couch and then wake up and play with your kids while you got breakfast ready?
Yeah, I don't see that
I
anymore.
don't see
do
that
ya?
anymore, but I still see that for Dave Grohl. I think Dave Grohl would wake up on your couch and watch cartoons and eat cereal with my kid.
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to find. I had a story that I was just reading where they were talking about some of the most humble people, and he made the list. Can you name another person? I'll let you know if he was on the list.
You just want me to name a
like,
person
that you think is like what made the humble list out of
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I don't know. You can try again.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I don't know. I doubt it, right?
Yeah, that one I doubt.
Well, I think Pang sent it, and I was like, I was going through it yesterday, and I'm like, and I didn't think we would have any, we've done those before, so I'm like.
Yeah, we make up the list. Somebody actually made an official one.
Keanu Reeves made the list. I know that.
Of course.
Steve
Buscemi?
No.
Martin?
Carell.
Oh, Steve Carell. I can see
And
that.
Jack Black was on the list.
Yeah. You know who it is? It's funny people.
Yeah.
And I think that they're humble because they probably got picked on a lot.
Like Keanu Reeves. He's laugh out loud funny, man.
That
His
is
comedic
true. It
timing.
started with him, and he is barely. But he was in that Bill and Ted. Are those funny? I've never seen one. They don't seem like I would like them.
Somebody said that he's so calm. I was watching a TikTok on this. That he's so calm in real life, where it's almost eerie. Not like you said, it's eerie. Not like in a really creepy or bad. He's
Like
just
like a Victorian child
he's
calm.
just so relaxed. And then Joe Rogan said that that's the way he deals with. I mean, he's the Matrix guy, dude. So this guy
He has
is
to be.
major, very, very famous.
Did you see? I think I sent it to you. I might not have, but what Keanu Reeves did for Sandra Bullock?
No, I don't think I ever got that.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Now people are just guessing. Morgan Freeman, maybe.
Yeah, who knows, man?
Sure.
Who knows? Not us. I'll tell you that.
Bang, where was that?
Yeah, send it again, Pang.
I just looked at this. Anyway, so just go ahead and if you remember what it was, just tell me what Keanu Reeves did to Sandy.
So they were on a set of a movie together, and Keanu Reeves just overheard her talking to somebody else about how she's never had like truffles in a certain wine. So he drove up to her house like later on that day and just brought her truffles and wine and said, "You said you didn't have it, so I thought I'd bring it to you." And then he just left.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's all those stories with Keanu. That you see the one where he's on like a bus or subway, and he gets up and lets a woman sit there, and then he just, and then there was the time where somebody had a flat tire, and
so he bought them a house. Well, like, that's what I want him to do.
He walked and he's like, "Hey, I'm driving this way." She's like, "Well, yeah, but it's like 30 minutes." He's like, "I got time." So he drove out of his way to drop her off, and then she's like, "Can I offer you a sandwich or something?" And he's like, "Sure." And so she made him a turkey sandwich, and he took it, and he said, "Thank you," and he left.
Did he eat it?
I guess. I don't know, man.
I like to believe that he ate it. He seems almost fake. Like, it feels like he would be fake. Like, that he would be a man that we tell our kids about to act right. Like, if you act good, Keanu Reeves will come and treat you to something.
I want to live. Do you know there's a parallel universe that is happening?
Where that is a
That
thing.
Keanu Reeves gets told to young children.
Yes.
And
But
then
there's also a universe where Keanu Reeves is the villain, and then be like, you better act right, or Keanu Reeves will come
an act
get you
for
at
you.
night. He'll come and tell you jokes.
Could you imagine Keanu Reeves trying to tell a joke?
To you in your bed while you're 7 and you just woke up? This sounds terrible.
Be all surfery and his comedic timing would be so off, you wouldn't know when to laugh.
Knock, knock. Orange is banana. Damn it.
Keeps messing it up. Blinking at you like Dora, waiting for you to answer.
He leaves and comes back, and he's got longer hair, and he's like, I think I got the punchline now.
All right. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
Good times were had by many.
Yeah. Hey, whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're looking for an investment property or your dream home, Kelly Davies Homes team, Landro Realty, they take great care in walking all the buyers through the entire home buying journey.
Well, yeah, because they have 10 highly trained full-time agents that are always available to show you houses or to show your house to people.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, it's Sunday at 7, I wonder if anybody would be able to show me this house. Kelly Davies is like, yeah, we'll be there in a minute, and we'll show you that house. And then they'll do it for you.
Oftentimes, buyers and sellers don't even know where to start with the process. So they take pride in educating and walking the clients through every step of the process.
But Jake,
Yeah.
what about those Zillows and those other major home buying sites? How does Kelly Davies compete with that?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Here. And action. But Jake, what about Zillow and all the other major home buying sites? How does Kelly Davies compete with that?
I don't know. I mean, what do you? When did we talk about that?
Yeah, they have premier agent.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, man. You gotta spoon feed me a lot better than that. Yeah, no, yeah, they got premier. Premiers.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Jake, but how does Kelly Davies compete with Zillow and major other home buying sites?
Well,
Do they have like premier agent status?
On all of the major home search websites, yeah, they do. It means that when you buy a list with Kelly Davies Homes team, your listing is considered a feature listing, meaning it'll pop up front of potential buyers' faces more often than the average agent. She's all over your face.
All
Kelly
over
Davies.
your face.
No, Kelly Davies Homes team, Landro Realty. You find her on Facebook. Blah. This will be fun. I got some data here.
Data?
You know what? Before I read this data, let me say it's a Jake and Tanner show. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Also text LINK, LINK to 71090 and get that bonus segment. Video, exclusive content, scams. Just text it to 71090. Okay. I feel bad for ladies going to the gym. I understand that some women have an issue with it because men are dirtbags. Okay.
Yeah.
I do like the idea, like I think it was a year ago or whatever, there is a gymnasium where it's only for women so they can, do their own thing without feeling uncomfortable. But I hate that I feel uncomfortable because I'm not blaming this on women at all. I'm not gaslighting them. I'm trying to blame men here. Because yesterday, I wanted to use this machine, and I'm like, where I go to the gymnasium to do my J exercising,
yes.
and I was like, well, there's a woman next to it, and I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. I don't know if she would have, and I wouldn't do anything to make it feel uncomfortable. But
Just wanted to use the thrust machine.
but I wanted to do that thing with my legs too, in and out, in and out. I wanted to get my kegels. And so I went up to her and I said, "Hey, can I use this with you?" Kidding. Could you imagine? Can we both sit here? No.
Hey,
but
can we turn this into a tandem bike?
And
I'll be Elliot, you be E.T. Let's go.
But I felt like so I waited because I'm like, well, she's doing her thing and I don't want. But that's what the world is.
Wait behind her. I want to know what you did because
I didn't. I just went to a different.
Okay, you didn't ask her nothing.
No. I
didn't look at her.
No. But it's just all I'm saying is, don't stop trying to make me into a creep bag.
I'm asking you what you've done because whatever you do, I do.
Well, that's what I mean. Guys at the gym have ruined it for even if she wasn't uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Let me read this data, and you're going to be like, I can't go to the gym ever again.
Oh, give it to me.
All right.
Oh no, my routine.
By the way, have you? Oh, by the way, if you are a woman, I want to hear your experience walking into the gym. Do you hate it? Have you ever been hit on at the gym?
Do you ever see a certain guy and leave?
866-916-0959. Call because I would love to hear these. Does this data match with your beliefs? Only 12.8% of respondents reported never feeling unsafe in training environment.
Only
Tanner,
8%?
that means 87 point whatever report having felt unsafe at the gym. That is 4 out of 5. What?
Yeah, that's not great.
I got more numbers.
Yeah, more numbers, please.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Julia.
Hi, Julia?
Yeah, Julia.
Oh, Julia. Julia, so what's your experience at the gym? Are you fine with it? You're good, or do you get hit on all the time?
I got hit on all the time, so I actually just started, renovated my basement to a gym.
Is it the main reason because of getting bothered by guys?
Yep, I left because I kept every time I went in the parking lot or while I'm working out, which was even creepier.
Feels like a little bit of brag camp.
That's all right. What do you do? So as you're working out, are they coming up to you and saying, "Hey, do you want me to show you how?" Are they mansplaining things to you?
No, they're like, well, this last time he goes, well, hey, I just think you're the most beautiful girl here, and I want to take you for coffee. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm married. And then he goes, oh, well, that's okay. And he creepily touches my hand, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is too much. So then he goes, okay, well, could I get a hug? And I was like, no, you can't get a hug. I'm just literally stretching here. And then he goes, okay, well, maybe I could get your number. And I was like, no, you can't get my number.
Does that happen? Or do men do that often? That feels so obvious that once somebody says, oh, no, I'm married, it feels obvious to be like, and I'm out. But I would never.
And I'm out.
I would never ask for a hug after.
At first, yeah, that's so weird. At first,
Right? I don't even know you.
Julia, at first, when you're getting attention, did you like it? And then it's getting to the point where it's like now it's happening every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
At first, it's like flattering, you know? You're like, okay, I'm coming to the gym to make myself feel better and, like, do it for myself, not for attention. But, like, then you're like, oh, somebody, you know, dang, that does feel good. And then it's like, okay, but now it's happening all the time, and it's really creepy how it's happening. And, like, I guess it's one thing to be like, hey, I noticed you're here often and you're doing great, versus, like, hey, let me touch your hand and take you out to coffee and take you out. You want to meet at the gym next time and meet in the parking lot.
And the hug!
And don't forget the hug.
Don't forget the hug. That's
the hug.
You dodged such a bullet with that hug, because he would have either his shoulder probably was soaked in chloroform, so you would have just fell asleep right into it, or you know that he would have thought about that hug every second of his life.
5061 on the text line says, I get it. She sounds hot. No.
Bad. You're the hug guy.
I wish I would get hit on at the gym. That's at 1675.
Oh, my God.
Julia sounds cute. Somebody here says,
Guys, married. She just said it.
I might be the only attention whore that doesn't mind it, a woman said.
Are you single? It matters.
She's married.
No.
Is that girl?
The person. Yeah.
Somebody said we need pictures of Julia to confirm.
No.
Guys are the worst, man.
Yeah, we get it.
All right. Julia, thanks for calling.
You guys are great. All right, thank you.
I love you. If you were here, we would not hug you. We would not hug you against your will.
I might try.
Flattered.
Let me give you some more numbers here. 6.6% of respondents reported that their workout performance or intensity was unaffected by unwanted attention at the gym, meaning 93 point whatever of these athletes have been disrupted in their workouts. That's 9 out of 10 of men come. I have never, by the way, I go right over here. I have never seen that at my gym. Don't point like you know where it is. The parking lot is right there. The gym is over there, you jerk.
No, it is over there. You were right the first time. I just like to really mess with you.
I'm really confused.
Next time I'm just going to point up. I knew it.
I knew it. There was elevation when I drove.
I've seen women get hit on at the gym. I've watched my wife get hit on. That's fun.
That's a weird one, right?
Yeah.
That makes you want to either cry and go eat a cinnamon bun in your car or pump harder.
Yeah. No, neither. Because, like, I don't want to cry, but, like, I know I can't do anything. Because, like, if I go up and be like, hey, man, that's my wife. Like, I can already assess the situation. He's benched 2 of me already.
Or he goes, okay. No, I'm just...
Yeah, I know. That would happen.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay.
Get
Is
in
this
line.
like a Make-A-Wish thing? How much time does he have?
I am built like a linebacker, and I have a resting B face. Nobody wanted to mess with me. That's what this woman said.
That's not true. It's just not. Wear something skimpy to the gym, and you're going to get hit on.
If I go to the gym, I'm always uncomfortable because I don't know how to use the machines and rarely go because I'm lazy.
You should go to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, they'll teach you how to use the machines with absolutely no judgment, and it's easy to go. I shouldn't be the one saying
Yeah, dude, guys are so weird, man. Because if Julia were to laugh when he went in to say, hey, I don't care, you got a husband. And if she just kind of giggled because she's uncomfortable.
Yep.
In that guy's mind, he goes, "Oh, she's laughing,
That's consent.
so she likes me."
Yep.
So this is something that she enjoys because she's laughing. That is how men think.
It's I had read an article saying that men do that because they're so starved for any kind of positive attention, because they don't ever get positive attention from their friends, because guy friends normally just they bag on you and then that's it. So anytime that anybody shows them any positive attention, they immediately grow an attraction. Immediately they want an attraction. So if a girl is nice to them and then laughs at a joke, boom, immediately they have some sort of attraction to them, regardless of looks or anything.
That's why some dad told his daughter before, and thank God the Gen Z's changing all this, but told his daughter that if your boss hits on you or whatever, never laugh. Always don't understand the sexual harassment. I don't get it. I don't understand, because if you laugh, Like I was saying, guys think that's a thing. Here's a lady on TikTok creating leggings with a fake sweater to cover your butt because of that issue. Dude, I'm going to be honest. Some of those outfits are really awesome.
They are.
On women are really awesome.
But that
doesn't mean you go hug them.
That doesn't mean you ever get to hug a stranger. You never get to hug a stranger. Name a situation.
You can't.
Just name a situation. Any
Ice
situation.
skating.
You can't hug strangers there.
Somebody is on fire and you're wet. And
No, you don't hug strangers.
Uh-uh.
Actually, that one might be. You might be able to hug somebody if they're on fire and you would put out the fire. But don't start anybody on fire. That's what's going to happen is some dude is going to hear that and he's going to be like, I heard on this radio show, if I start a woman on fire, I can touch her.
Do women, but do you want, okay, this is a touchy, this is a weird line. But
I'm super excited.
The outfits that they wear at the gym are very sexy. Mm-hmm. Okay, especially if you go to whatever.
Here's the thing: they're functional, and we find them sexy.
But I think they're made to look really good.
Well, it's easy to work out naked, and basically what those clothes are doing are form-fitting, and they're functional. It's not like it's hard for them to work out in them.
Do you want... I mean, that gives you confidence. Do you want people... Because guys and women are looking at you. I mean, obviously you don't want the hugs. Would you get mad for wearing that type of sexy outfit? Would you still get mad if a guy or a woman was checking you out?
That always raises the question of is it weird if a woman wearing a low cut shirt gets mad that you stare at her boobs?
Right.
And I think the answer is still always yes. I think it is a touchy subject because you have a choice to not wear that, but also it shouldn't be on the woman to choose what to wear.
Should she get mad if you checked her out at the gym and then she goes and complains and it's like, but you're beautiful and you're wearing that sexy outfit. Like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, but you're causing a visual stir.
So the how many times did you check her out?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
So, like, if it's creepy, then get complained about. I guess this goes back to the
if you're good looking.
That's also true, but it goes back to you shouldn't teach women on how to not be assaulted. We should just be teaching men how to not assault women.
Yeah, right. Okay, but I'm not saying going into the gym and wearing what they're wearing and you're going to assault them. My question was because of there is I can see these women getting mad about the outfits are sexy.
Yes, I guess
I don't know what I'm asking.
You can't.
Here, I know it's such a touchy thing. Here, I want to go back to the fun though of the hey, when have you gotten hit on at the gym and how awkward was it? Can we take more calls of that next if we can get some? All right, 71090. Plus, I got more data. You're going to like more numbers of the gymnasium.
But you know my stance. I think everybody should be allowed to look at anybody for any amount of time that they want.
I agree. Well, yeah.
I think anybody should look at anybody. Like, if you see somebody that's got a weird shaped body, I want to look at them just as much as I see somebody with a beautiful shaped body.
Continue on this conversation with what we were saying on the text line, 71090. And if you've been hit on at the gym, how weird did it get? And what machine were you doing? It's a Jake and Tanner show. We'll talk more next. So if you've been hit on at the gym, we want to hear those stories. Creepy. Maybe it was flattering. What machine were you using? Did it get awkward? 866-916-0959 or Corks and Caps text line. You can holler at us. 71090. It is the Jake and Tanner Show.
I know I won't use a machine behind a woman. Like if they're in the treadmill in the front row, I go way over.
That's what I mean. I was at the gym about 4 or 5 years ago, and this gorgeous lady was working out doing squats or whatever, tightening up her nice little booty. This guy. Jesus. That's what we're talking about here. And some random guy just come up to her and said, I can show you an easy way to tighten up your glutes. And the lady looked at him and said, if you wanted to touch my butt, you would have been better off asking if you can take me out for a drink. Needless to say, I got to know the lady, and now we're engaged. Oh, wow, really? Now I get to. Now I see why you were saying that. Yeah. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. So tell us your story.
Okay, so this happened back in college.
Okay.
And I was working out at the gym, and I was getting towards the end of my workout, and I see this guy come in with his friends, and I see him see me, but whatever, I keep working out. So as I'm leaving the gym, he follows me out to my car, pretends like he's done with his workout.
Did you feel at all? Did you ever feel at all worried?
Not worried, but it was weird.
Okay.
So I was engaged at the time, and I kept, like, scratching my forehead, like, obviously trying to show him my ring, like, leave me alone.
Right.
I'm sitting in my car with the door open, and he keeps trying to talk to me. And he asked for my last name, and I was stupid and gave it to him.
Ah, what are you doing? Man, if I was your fiance, I'd be like, do you want to be with him?
Oh, great. We get to move.
No.
Thanks.
I don't know. I felt awkward and under pressure, and I just wanted to leave. And so 2 seconds later, he added me on Facebook.
Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
I'm not gonna, Rachel. I kind of feel like this is your fault.
This one's
all
on
of a
you a
sudden.
little.
And then we ended up sleeping together because he asked.
Because I was just felt awkward.
We have babies now.
I gave him my social security number.
No, that was my bad. But still, he followed me out to my car.
Yeah, that is weird. That's yeah, I get that. That at least you weren't worried, but you knew what was going to happen next. You probably knew that he was going to, the awkwardness of the hitting on was next.
That would have been so weird for him, honestly, if you gave him your last name and everything and it felt all good and then he follows you out to the car and then you pepper spray him. That would have been such a mixed emotions for the guy. Be like, I thought things were going well.
Thanks, Rachel. They my wife ended up, she got hit on the gym when she was in college too. Forgot about that.
And
she said that she said, no, my boyfriend's, he asked her out. I'd have to hear the story again. It was like he said, what are you doing this weekend? And then she said, well, my boyfriend's coming from radio school where he's a big deal. This is in my head, right? And then he was like, radio? I am so sorry.
I'll back off.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
And that's all that would happen. Great guy. Oh, she has a boyfriend. Not,
I'm out.
I'm going to hug her.
Yeah.
That means that she wants to be sniffed.
That's what the hug was for. For sniffs.
Yeah.
For free sniffers.
If you find someone attractive, it's going to be really hard not to look at them multiple times. It's just an attraction. It's normal. No, you can stop. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, but there's a difference between, and a lot of people texted in, they said there's a difference between a quick checkout and just oogling somebody.
Like, rubbing your eyes.
No.
Making noises.
Like how, and I think it all depends on the wetness of your lips.
Yeah, really. And if you're putting chapstick on.
Yeah, because if your lips are dry and you just look at somebody, you're fine. But if you notice that your lips are really nice and moist, that means that you've either been putting on chapstick or licking them, which means that you've done something wrong.
There's a woman here that she says, now I'm feeling ugly. Never been hit on at the gym, and I'm a curvy woman. I feel more intimidated by the women in there because they wear such nice outfits than men.
And then men probably hit on them. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like men. Men suck a lot most of the time.
Here's some more numbers for this guy. Out of 1,000 of the respondents, 75% of them reported. 75% of women reported being heckled or catcalled at least once per week while working out. That is 3 out of 4 women.
I'm always interested in the catcalling because I want to know the end game. Like, I want to know what they think could happen.
Yeah, I know.
Like, if they yell at a lady and be like, hey, fries come with that shake? Is she going to come up and be like, I would like to bury your children?
They that happened recently when we were sitting outside eating. There was a group of women that were dressed very, very nice in like dresses or whatever, and guys were driving by. This was in Port Washington, and they did that. They got done. They were drunk. It must have been like got done fishing or whatever, and they were like, "Whoa, mama!"
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
they're probably married now.
Yeah, wait, to those girls that they screamed at?
Yeah.
Dude, it is weird to be that drunk in Port Washington because it does not feel like an area where you're supposed to be drunk.
Classy drunk.
And I don't...
Hi, who's this?
I'm not even sure if I want to call in for this segment. I'm really scared.
What happened?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I mean, I'm in the gym every day, and let's just start by saying all men are pigs. Let's just
wait. First of all, let's start out with saying every day.
Every day.
Every day. I don't.
Lord's Day.
7 days a week. Every day.
Even Sunday.
Every Sunday. Sunday cardio day.
What about before Mondays?
If there was an 8th day, I'd be there because my wife tells me if you don't go to the gym, just think how fat you'd really be.
So, are you one of those guys that sit with the women on the machines?
No.
You sound like a guy who's maxed out that thigh machine.
There's a constant thing going through my head saying, keep your eyes down, don't look. Keep your eyes down, don't look.
I'd say...
Don't look, don't talk to nobody.
It's weird. Pervy guys have ruined our experience at the gym. Because we feel like we can't even look around. Not like we're gazing, trying to find good-looking butts, but if we happen to gaze on one, now it feels like we're... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Let me be the bad guy for 2 seconds. I'll walk you off this cliff. I mean, girls at the gym today are wearing half tops, and the shorts are sucked in and tucked into every orifice.
You gross. 34-30.
What gym do you go to where they're stuffing shorts like that?
I mean, if you want to go to the gym, wear baggy split pants.
Oh, look at that. No. 30 for 30 is saying it's their problem, what they wear.
Now, would you be saying the same thing if a man was... We've all seen the dude wear that Gold's Gym cutoff where it's basically cut all the way down. You can see 90% of his skin. We've all seen men's nipples in the gyms, and that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I've also been manhandled and pawed at the gym. And it's like I said to the girl, I said, if I did that to you, I would go to jail for 10 years.
This guy.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Like, listen, I've been groped.
All right, thanks, 34-30.
It's a weird brag. I've been groped before at the gym.
Here's 76% of respondents have received unsolicited training advice. That's my favorite. Even though they're not hitting on you, they're trying to mansplain how weights work.
Hey, you got to lift that thing like up, and then you hold, and then down.
That's right. Up, down. 63.8% of respondents have changed gyms or altered their training schedules to avoid harassment. That is 3 out of 5.
I stopped going to the gym in the morning because there was a guy there with toe shoes, and I was like, he's up to no good.
Yeah, those guys are weird.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with those guys.
And I just didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want to be a part of walking into the gym and seeing him standing over like 6 bloody corpses.
55% of respondents have changed the way they dress to avoid harassment. That's more than half.
Yeah. I guess it's like, I get what you're saying. And I understand where it's like, if you don't want to be hit on, don't wear the thing that basically is just paint on your butt.
That's all I'm saying.
But also, it sucks because they shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't have to change the way they dress because, I mean, dudes dress, but we don't have as much to show off. We've got one part, and that's not even fun to show off.
And I wouldn't complain if
it was just getting flopping around.
Now that, and if I was getting hit on. I mean, maybe it would get to the point where it would be really annoying because it doesn't happen to me. So it would be. I'm thinking in my head it'd be flattering, but if it was happening
every day,
yeah.
And also if there was a statistic that you were most likely going to get murdered by,
yeah, that's true too. Where men are awful, yeah. So maybe I would look at it quite differently. Yeah, that sucks, man.
But there are creepy people everywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, for the women who want to go to the gym, who can't go to the gym because of dudes, it's just sad. It sucks. Because of people like 3430 perving out hard, man.
Hardcore, man. Did you hear him? He's like, all I want to do is look, but I just look at the ground.
Yeah.
And then I've been groped.
Don't look.
Don't look. Eyes on the floor. He sounds like a crack addict walking through a crack house.
Definitely sounds
just
like
down on the floor, down on the floor.
Smoke some crystal meth out of a Pepsi can.
Oh.
Girls dress like that because they want to be noticed. Plain and simple. That's spoken from 4632.
That is spoken
from a guy.
By a man who loves to stare at women and then justify his creepiness by saying if they didn't want it, they wouldn't dress like that.
So is a guys wearing the gray sweatpants equivalent to women wearing their outfits in the gym, the sexy outfits? Is it, if I wear gray sweatpants, is it, he wants to get noticed?
Yeah, he wants me to notice.
Seems
that
weird,
thing,
right?
That meat sock.
Oh, somebody said no, that was a girl. She is a girl.
4632 is a lady?
What do I wear? I don't what do I wear at the gym? Honestly, ladies, what would it be to have you look at me at the gym? What do I need to wear?
Bigger pec muscles.
Is that
like there's nothing a guy wears.
There's nothing sexy at the gym for a guy?
No. Because what do we have?
I don't know.
Okay, women have breasts and butts that look great. A guy with a good butt does look good in tight pants. We've all seen the guy on TikTok running on the treadmill with that absolute dump truck that he's dragging.
Milo.
He has one too, man.
Damn, this is us.
That thing, he's got junk all up in his trunk.
Very much so. So there's nothing that a guy can, it's just.
I don't believe so, no.
Nah.
I don't, but also, women
I know.
We've said it before, women aren't attracted, don't get their attraction physically as much as men do.
Yeah, men love that.
Men love a visual, physical attraction, and women are more prone to be attracted to a person.
Well, a lot of men go to the gym, and the only time they get ever compliments on their body is from other guys asking them questions. Being like, I love how do you get that chest muscle? That's true, honestly.
Oh, men, yeah.
Are the only one, like I'm just saying, women are not talking about the men's bodies.
Yeah.
Other men are talking about the men's bodies.
They've said, like, they showed, like, the superheroes, Chris Hemsworth or whatever. It's like, this is the female gaze. And it's like, it's not. It's a men's gaze.
Yep.
Like, we want that.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello. Couple things. I have to agree. If that really was a woman that texted in, as another female who works out in a gym, I personally do not dress to be attractive. I dress to be comfortable.
Okay.
So, like, I don't wear skin-tight clothes because I don't necessarily find that comfortable. So, I need, like, to be able to move and not have my skin or joints pulled on.
So are you saying the women that do wear those sexier outfits are not doing it for his comfort as much as they're doing it for people to look at them?
I guess, yeah. I don't really feel comfortable working out naked. I need my stuff, like, covered and, like, I don't wear the stuff that you guys are referring to. And, like I said, so if that really was a woman who texted in, I can totally see where she comes from.
Well,
and then from the man's ass.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you're fine.
Oh,
from the man's aspect, I personally don't find a man's butt attractive. Like, I would want to see a man lifting weights, and
Having a
yes,
job.
perhaps with, yeah, well, I care about, like, the chest and the arms.
Okay.
So,
All right.
if they have, like, a wife beater, or the tank top that's like, why are you even wearing a shirt? Because it's ripped all the way down the side.
People are saying, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. On the text lines.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Kelly. I'm a guy, and I've gotten my butt slapped like 5 times before, and every time I'm wearing these one pair of jeans. Bull. Look, what are you doing? At the gym? What are you wearing jeans for at the gym, you weirdo?
That's probably what they're saying. Right here, as a bi man, I check out all the guys in gray sweatpants and all the sexy outfits on chicks. If they wear it, they want to be seen, and I'm looking. I think bisexual men might be the most dangerous people on the planet. Because nothing makes a man more dangerous than any kind of sexual energy, and if you're getting that from everybody...
Yeah, I get that. Doing planks and stuff. It sucks when your shirt falls in your face, though, or gets in the way. So tight clothing is key. Now I get this. Someone's so mean. Someone sounds like an uggo.
Yeah,
that
makes sense, though. The tight clothing, because it holds your shirts down, because it is more embarrassing for a shirt to come up than it is for it not to come up. And Lindsay sent me a photo of a man wearing a sports bra with a full beard and wearing yoga pants at the gym, just working out. And I think he was doing it to prove that is that men can also work out like that.
Someone said, women are looking. We just don't make it obvious.
That doesn't make it more obvious.
I only go to the gym for the guys in gray sweatpants. All right. I think I learned a lot. We do have a take from Jake and Tanner on the way. $140 up for grabs. We're going to be doing it this hour.
That is a fact.
We do have the Christmas tree up. Yes. You're going to be picking gifts under there. You're going to be unwrapping it.
Yeah.
And then you'll be getting it.
Yup.
Also, sometimes the holidays call for Dunkin'. You can enjoy the new Holiday Blend coffee. Now, this is a warming blend with notes of molasses and dried fruit.
Well, those are two of my favorite things, and you'd know that. Check out this tattoo. That's some molasses.
That's molasses?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They only had white ink.
Okay, it's weird.
But it's running down my arm, yeah. And molasses and then the dried fruit.
Looks different. The dried fruit are looks like two.
It's 2 plums and a banana.
Yeah,
but they're dry.
Okay, all right. Yeah, those are 2 of your favorite things. Enough to get them tattooed on there.
Yeah, for sure. And so now that Duncan has it, I'm going to download the app right now so I can find the nearest location.
Yeah, you should. And then tattoo that under that, the nearest location, so you'll always know.
But what if I ever leave?
Well, you probably
What if I'm
won't.
not here?
Well, you got to. That's the gamble you take with tattoos.
I'm going to get the map quest. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the location, then I'm going to map quest the directions onto my arm.
And then make sure on your back you do the reverse
I'll do
of
it
the
on the
map
other
quest. Yeah, so you can get back home.
Yep.
So from shopping to hosting and everything in between, sip through the holidays with a $2 medium holiday blend coffee at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. I gotta get rid of this one. I always laugh, though.
It's good. So that what? I like this version of Stacy's mom.
Yeah, I do too. She's so long. Yeah.
Oh, it might be wrong, but
I got to put the shorter version in.
no. The shorter version makes me feel like a pervert.
So, Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance through all your life stages to help connect the dots in your financial journey. Opening soon, a new location in Grand Chute by Menards. We will be doing that take from Jake and Tanner, courtesy of Prospera Credit Union. We'll be doing that here in a little bit.
Did you have to snow blow yesterday?
No. We don't have any snow.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, I've got like 5 inches.
Picture it didn't happen. Spell it or you can't use it.
Inches? 5 or snow? Which one? I didn't say any big words.
Let me see the snow. You don't have any snow.
Oh, Kayla's not home. Yeah, I'll take some. I'll take some when I get home.
That convenient.
Well, yeah.
I was surprised. I was surprised when I started coming in this area. That's so stupid. We live in places where
in 2 different climates.
Yeah.
I have like 5 to 6 inches of snow.
Shut up.
I have a ton, like this much. That's like 5 inches, right?
I don't know.
I'd call that 8.
She said. I don't have any snow. Hi, who's this?
Trevor,
What's up, Trevor?
how's it going?
What do you want, Trevor?
What do you want, Trevor?
Take from Jake.
Nah, it's next segment, you dirtbag.
Hey, where are you from?
Kidding with.
Hey, where are you from?
Appleton.
Dang it, never mind. Trevor, shut up. Go away.
Thanks,
Call
man.
it a
No,
segment.
next segment. We love you. Take care.
I need somebody up by my area so they can confirm the amount of snow.
That's weird. Like, I don't even get this station where I live.
I barely get it.
Yeah.
It is on the fringe. If there is a cloud, doesn't even matter what direction it's in, it comes in shoddy.
So, remember when George Clooney damn near died in a motorcycle crash in 2018?
I don't.
Yeah, neither do I, but I got that story. It popped up. Hey,
We were here. We definitely should have talked about it.
Oh, yeah, we were. So weird to be here for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to jinx it, but man, they should have got rid of us a long time ago.
Oh, shh.
Well, when he was lying on the ground waiting to kick the bucket, he noticed that people were filming him. He says, quote, "If you're in the public eye, what you realize when you're on the ground thinking it's your last minute of your life is that for some people, it's just going to be entertainment for their social media page." And let's bring this back to us because like we like to do everything. In a way, I feel that because what they're doing is they're not seeing you as a real person. Because especially George Clooney, you're not a real person. You don't die.
No, you're not. You're not real. Not to me. I think it's a little messed up that people were filming it, but also they're not. What else are you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. It's just you're not a people don't care what they say or do because you're not real. I feel that a little bit in this career. I know that I'm in the same, we're not George Clooney status, but we're on the same rung of entertainment ladder, maybe way down at bottom.
Yeah, right near. What is that sound?
Computers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You know that.
No, I didn't.
Let's listen. I don't know if they can pick it up. Yeah. Compute.
Oh, my God.
5 to 6 inches in Ocano Falls. Coleman got 6 or more inches. Well, anybody can say anything.
Twice.
Cool.
We
actually got 12 inches.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
it's there though.
and it all melted.
No, it didn't. I had to snowblow, and then I woke up this morning. I was like, great, I get to come home and snowblow again from the same storm.
That sucks.
Stupid.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Nico.
Hi, Nico.
Can you just, like, imagine how awful that would be, though? Like, you're dying, and everyone's so kind of detached from reality that
That's what I mean.
no one's helping you?
Yeah, but what are you going to do to help? I'm not a paramedic.
No, but, like, I mean, for example, like, I was trained, like, I mean, even in daycare, like, we were trained with basic medical care, like, rip a piece of a shirt off to try and staunch.
Oh, now you want him naked?
You know? No, Oh my God.
Yeah,
would
we
be
get
worse,
it, Nico.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico.
Take a video of me. Don't start taking my pants off.
Oh, we get
You're
it.
gonna die anyway.
We're trying to help the guy.
We still got that one interview of that woman in a different country. She's a news reporter, and the guy was dying. He got hit by a car, and she pulls over and she puts the mic in front of his face and going, "How did this happen?" And all you hear is, ambulance. Yeah,
Oh my God.
he ended up living. Nope, he died.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he did die.
He's dead now, Nico.
Thanks for bringing that up, Nico.
But yeah, well, she had
terrible.
she had gotten there before the ambulance did because it wasn't like a great country. So,
Right.
so like,
Yeah.
she had gotten there first, and he was just in the ditch, and she was like, "Well,
So what I've learned today with Nico's call is that she wants to sleep with George Clooney if he's dying.
but only if he's on the brink
Right.
of death."
Yeah. Okay, cool.
No.
Thanks, Nico.
That is
Appreciate
not.
it. Love you.
Seems true. That's the narrative we're gonna push.
Somebody said, how is that different than any non-celebrity in that situation? Well, I don't know if people would be filming as much because it's George Clooney. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to film anybody else, but I might want to film George Clooney.
I don't think you.
I probably wouldn't.
Maybe Gen Z. No, Gen Z don't have any idea who Clooney is.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This episode is Old Man Dies.
And then you'd have to be like this, Nico, get off of him! Nico humping everything that's dying.
Real quick, we're going to do the challenge, okay? Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn on notifications, and Nico will stop making love to this dying old man.
Do you know that George Clooney is the only person, too, that could make dying really cool? The way he talks, the way he is with his voice, he's a mate. That dude is really charismatic.
It would be the most charismatic death of all time.
That's what I wanted to say, yeah. 6 inches and Lena.
I bet
Who's Lena?
Lena's right. The town south of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is.
I get it.
That's where I got pulled over for my Cinnabon accident.
Hey, can somebody call really quick and tell Tanner that we got 12 inches of snow
No!
in Fredonia and then it melted?
Why are you against this? All I asked was, did you have to snow blow yet this year? And I was like, yeah, I got a ton of snow at my house. And you're just like, fake news. What's the benefit?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem real, but I guess you do.
You come to my house.
Yeah.
We'll trade houses. I like to go where there's no snow.
I got to change my oil up in that. Why isn't Swiderski coming out to my house to change the oil?
Because that's not their job.
Well, I wish I would have known that. Kidding. A couple months ago, there was a car accident. My daughter's uncle witnessed. The car caught fire, and the woman burned alive. Only a couple people tried running to the car to help. Everyone else was recording. Really? That's sucky.
Well, now there's been a few lawsuits, probably not a ton, but enough lawsuits to where if somebody is dying, I don't want to touch them because if I do more damage, they'll sue me.
That's true.
So it's like, I'm not a trained professional. And isn't like the first thing, well, I guess not in a burning car. Get them out of a burning car. But if the first thing is like, don't touch them because you might screw up their neck, their back could be broken, you could make everything bad. I saw somebody smash a deer yesterday, right in front of me.
Oh.
And he did the weirdest thing. He turned around and then he asked me, he was like, was that a buck? And I was like, you hit it. And then he was like, yeah, well, see ya. And he left. He's not there anymore. He left.
Dude, there's a story. My dad told me a story. He had a buddy, Pork Watts. Pork Watts ended up
Wait,
hitting
you gotta stop. You can't say a name like that and not explain to me.
I don't know.
Was his first name Pork?
I don't know. It's just Pork Watts.
His full name is Pork Watts?
All Dad
was it hyphenated? Was it two names?
I don't know. All I know is I only knew him for so long, and then Dad stopped being
Watts?
Pork Watts. Yes. He hit a deer, and this is awful. The deer smashed his car, and he got so mad that he went out and just started.
Well, yeah, you got to beat the deer to death.
dick.
Okay.
Because he was so mad, but with his fist. And I'm like, oh my dear God.
I don't have any guns, so the deer that I saw got hit was in the field, and its front legs were definitely broken. Like it was gonna die probably. And I went home because it was right next to my house. And Kayla was like, "Well, are you gonna go out there and kill it?" And I was like, "With what?" She was like, "Go hit it with a stick a couple times." I was like, "You want me to slowly beat this thing to death?"
Porkwads?
I worked with a guy who said he hit a deer and it was still alive, and he said he choked it to death. And he said it like that wasn't weird. And I was like, "You what?" And he was like, "I just walked up and I just closed its windpipe until it died."
God, that's so
and I was
sad.
like, "What is wrong with you?" And he was like, "What else should I have done?" And I was like, "Anything but that."
So apparently two things here. Kyle said he got 12 inches in Oshkosh last night, but it all melted. Good Samaritan law protects people trying to help in accidents. Is that true?
Is there a new one now?
I don't know. Yeah, there's a Wisconsin state law that protects people from getting sued who try to help other people when they're dying.
Oh, that's good.
But what if you're not dying? You just want to help them.
But you don't know if they're dying.
Right. You put them in a figure 4.
Then you make sure they're dying. I don't know if he was dying, so I stabbed his femoral artery. And then I was able to help him because he was going to die.
That's what I mean, man.
And it's a good Samaritan thing, so you can't. And it was self-defense. I thought he was going to kill me.
Yeah. All right. You got to go. Take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to do that here in just a few minutes. We're at $140. Hey, if you get a chance, you should check out Planet Fitness. Boy, because that environment is huge in there.
And unlike other gyms, this is a judgment-free zone, which means if you don't know what you're doing or if you just want to go there and get your workout and not be afraid of things or people judging you, you can go to Planet Fitness because there's always somebody there, too. That's awesome. They brought that up. They're like, we keep it staffed 24/7, which means that you'll never get stuck in there with just a creepy person.
One-on-one orientation. Well, unless the...
No.
Okay. I mean, no.
Still an ad.
One-on-one with orientation with trainers. Very clean facilities. I was thinking about that yesterday. Not only how clean Planet Fitness is, but how is there any other gymnasium
Still
where you go?
alive?
Yes, when it's only $10 a month, no contract.
I have to assume that Planet Fitness gives monies to other gyms to stay open so they don't have a monopoly because that's the only way that I can understand them being around.
So check it out at planetfitness.com. My boyfriend drowned a deer that got hit by a car.
What the hell?
Did you drag it to the pond? Oh, that's not even funny.
Where is your family?
That's so sad.
Why did you waterboard that deer for its secrets?
The country. Hi, it's the Jay and Tanner Show. Good morning. Here in a few minutes, we're going to be getting ready to do our bonus segment. Come hang out. We'll give you a segment, maybe sometimes 2 or 3. It just depends on how far we go with it, but usually a bonus segment. Text link LINK to 71090. Also, more exclusive things on there. We get you a scam every week. I liked last week's scam, man.
Me too.
We did the lyrics where we could only talk in specific lyrics to the person that we were calling.
Well, song titles.
Or song
We had
titles,
to try
not
to
lyrics.
see how many song titles we could fit into a conversation and make it sound natural. And
did we put a tease up on that one or no?
Oh, I didn't. No, I can.
That's all right.
I said I made the video on the toilet.
I was going to play play it on there. Maybe we'll do that here later. But you can go find it. You go just text link LINK to 71090. You can get that plus more. And that bonus segment happening here in a few. We are getting ready to do a take from Jake and Tanner. Big thank you to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage.
Personal guidance.
$140 up for grabs. Give us a holler. 866-916-0959.
I think one of the most underrated movies of all time is The Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've ever watched it not on TV. I watch it on TV a lot.
Yeah.
But so I watched it, the full version, just yesterday.
Kind of downhill after that for Ashton Kutcher in movies.
Yeah.
Was that right around Dude, Where's My Car?
That came out in 2004. So I think Dude, Where's My Car was first.
Hi, who's this?
I think this was his, I want to be serious.
Sure.
It's TJ.
Hi, TJ. TJ, $140 you're going to be playing for, my friend.
Right on.
All right, dude.
Is it TJ or DJ?
TJ.
TJ, then you're a terrible jerk.
Oh, boom.
Oh, boom!
All right, here we go, TJ. Listen, 5 questions. If you get stuck, you can say pass, but that's going to be your answer. We don't come back around. Now, remember, take as long as you want on each question. But know that time does play a factor because when we grade these all together at the very end, if there's a tie, the lowest time will win. So remember that when you're pausing and thinking about your answer. Now, Tanner wins. It goes up $20 a day thanks to Prospera. So it'll be $160 tomorrow we play for if you lose. And if you win, you're getting $140. Got it great.
Got it great.
Here we go, TJ. Your time for Take from Jake and Tanner. $140 edition begins in 3, 2, 1. How is Lyme disease transmitted?
Lyme disease?
Yep.
Pass.
What horror movie was based on the novel Ratman's Notebooks?
I don't know.
Which U.S. state has the least rainfall?
Texas?
According to the Bible, who died at the ripe old age of 930?
Scott?
Established in 1607, what settlement was founded by John Smith in Virginia?
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Ta-da! How do you feel that went, TJ?
Not good.
All right, man. Well, don't go anywhere. We're going to grade these all together. Stand by.
I don't feel good today.
Well, you got to be feeling really bad to lose. Here we go. Your time begins. 3, 2, 1. How is Lyme disease transmitted?
Tick bites.
What horror movie was based on the novel Ratman's Notebooks?
Wilbur.
Which U.S. state has the least rainfall?
Texas.
According to the Bible, who died at the ripe old age of 930?
Noah.
Established in 1607, what settlement was founded by John Smith in Virginia?
Georgetown.
Time.
I don't know.
You're so close on a lot of these.
Oh, I know Wilbur's wrong. Is it Wilson?
Here we go. Let's find out.
Starts with a W.
All right, TJ. How is Lyme disease transmitted? TJ passed.
What?
Tanner said ticks. Ticks is correct.
That's like the only thing everybody knows about Lyme's disease.
Or ticks.
Or ticks. Those are two things.
What horror movies are based on the novel Ratman's Notebooks? TJ said, I don't know. Tanner said Wilbur. It's Willard.
Willard! Dang it!
1-0. Which U.S. state has the least rainfall? You both said Texas. You're both wrong.
Is it California?
Nevada.
Oh,
Nevada.
in between.
Oh, man.
1-0. Tanner still leads. According to the Bible, who died at the ripe old age of 930? TJ said God.
God's dead?
Tanner said Noah. It was Adam. Dang
it!
1-0. Tanner leads. Established in 1607, what settlement was founded by John Smith in Virginia? Now, he said, TJ that is, said pass.
Oh.
Oops. What am I doing here?
I don't know.
Oops. Well, and Tanner, you said Georgetown. Jamestown.
Jamestown. Man!
So, wait, you still won, though, 1-0.
Oh, I told you I wasn't feeling good.
Thanks, TJ. Appreciate it.
I should have had, what, 4?
Three. You should have definitely had 3 from Willard to Wilbur. You're real close with Nevada. You were kind of in between.
I knew it was around there. My second answer would have been California, though, so no.
All right. So there you go. 160 we're going to be playing for. Thanks, Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. On the way at 9:10, we have a Christmas tree. I didn't mean to say it like that. Christmas.
You want little Christmas presents? Huh? You guys want a little Christmas tree?
Yes. What did we give away yesterday?
Yesterday we gave away a mouthful. It was a JBL Charge 3 Bluetooth speaker and USB battery bank.
We gave away a mouthful of Kool-Aid.
It came out of both of our mouths, and now we filled up a cup.
We're going to do it again at 9:10. We're going to give away more presents. Also, text link, LINK to 71090, because we're going to be doing a bonus segment right after that.
Just a little thing.
Yeah.
Got to be 21 to win today's.
Ooh, remember that? 21 and up. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. right, so caller 9. You're not it. You're caller 1. Sorry. Hi, you're caller 2. You're caller 3. I didn't mean that. I was just saying.
You were
caller
just saying caller
3.
9.
Hi, you're caller 4. Oh, so sorry. You're caller 5. Hi, you're caller 6.
Oh,
Hi, you're caller 7. Hi, you be caller 8.
I have the music.
You do. All right, here we go. Hi, who's this?
It's Cubert.
Gilbert, you're caller 9.
Yay!
Yeah! Woo!
There it is.
I have our music.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do? Okay.
Oh,
Caller 9.
yeah.
So what this means is you got A, B, or C. 1, 2, or 3. There's presents on it.
An ad in the middle of a song?
Go figure. Good way to ruin it, YouTube. Wouldn't it be fun if we could afford a monthly subscription to the Tube?
YouTube Red or whatever they call it now.
All right, so anyway, so you got 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Two.
You want to do 2? A terrible choice.
Yep, two.
All right.
You win from Bud Light
Are you 21 and over?
I am.
Okay, all right.
beer for an entire year.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah!
Wait, what did he win?
Beer for a year. This is going to get you 12 cases of beer. You get 1 case of beer a month for 1 entire year.
I get
Cubert's
beer for a
like,
few days every
"Damn."
month.
Okay.
That's not my drink.
Yeah.
Not my average.
I read that and I was like, we need to say it's a case a year.
All right, thanks, Cubert. Hang on really quick. We're gonna get you all your info. When do we do that again? Do 4:10, right?
Yeah, 410.
So 9, 10, and 4:10. We're gonna do it for the next couple weeks. You get a chance at winning with Heather. Next, well, not next. A few hours away. What's gonna be next is if you text link to 71090. Get you a link so you can be part of our bonus segment. We're going to be doing it now. Kiss FM.